Hello, hello, hello. Back here with another live arena video. Let's see what's new. Not too much. Hold on. Okay, just checking my audio. We got clan versus clan. It is what it is. We won. I didn't push too hard. I think I got like 300k points. Oh, you know what I need to do that I always forget? I keep saying, oh, I got to do that at one of my videos, and I never actually do. I need to craft my relics. I've got some materials here. I probably won't do the lower level ones, but let's do some high level relics. Let's see what we can get. Okay, an epic. It's pretty useless. Same epic again. All right, here we go. Here's our mythic from Faction Wars. This will be interesting. Group Faction Wars. Legendary. Wearer deals 1% more damage per buff on them. Removes all buff from the wearer at the end of the turn. This seems pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie. I remember looking at this one, and I mean, if it didn't remove the buffs, it'd be kind of interesting. How does that compare to... what's the buff that... It's not Lightning Cage. I can't remember the one. The Blessing. Let me look at, like, at least how it scales. If I can find it. Yeah. It doesn't even go that high. So you could get it up to 2%, 3%, 5% per buff. And it's only buffs on them. Wow, yeah. I don't know. Let me know if I'm missing something. That seems garbo. That seems really garbo. But if anyone has it and has used it, maybe I'm like... Maybe there's some crazy math in there. Some interaction that I'm like not thinking about right now. Damn, we're having really bad luck on the legendaries. We've got all epics from our legendary stuff. This is over. So I guess we'll go ahead and do this. Another aspect of Siroth. I mean, at one point this would have been exciting, but I have so many of those now. All right. Well, nothing really to get too excited about. Some food. I do need to actually go use that food to level up some of my other relics. I've been very lazy about that, but let's go ahead and jump into the battles. I realized I forgot to upload my video from yesterday, so we went 9-1. Depending on how I feel, I might actually upload that one like when I would normally upload this one and just get like 1 day behind. I don't know. Let me know if that, like, I don't think you guys would care if we're like 1 day behind for a little while, and then I could basically, if I have a day where I can't record a video, we'll have catch back up. But do I know this player? Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I want to do. He-Man or Georgia or Commodus. I think I'm gonna go Commodus. I don't know. It's just the magic affinity thing. But anyway, yeah, 90% win rate so far seasons out of 20 battles. Okay, now I'm really glad I win some Carnage. Although I'm a little bit tempted to ban the... what's her name here? Freya? Although... Hegemon. Alright, we'll ban the Hegemon. That's fine. Oh, that's a kind of silly ban. Maybe it's a speed team, I don't know. I feel like Freya works kind of better. Well, it's a against Marius when they're not mythical that need to swap forms. Because the problem is even if she grants the extra turn, they're going to be coming at me with like no health. And Marius is just going to end them as soon as they swap. If they don't just get ended before that. Freya. Marmon's Hegemon. I think I know Pez. Yeah. Wait, no, I don't. Another Armon's user. Very interesting. I mean, I don't know. Not that surprising, but I feel like he's been less popular lately. I feel like I can open Marius and still get Armon's most of the time. Not that I really mind fighting him. Hopefully we don't get anything too crazy here to go with the Siegfried. That is a choice I don't fully understand. Now I really don't understand it. What? Why would you ban Carnage? Like, Warlord will wreck everything on this team other than the Empress. Okay. Should have gone with like UDK and banned Marius or something like that. Probably would have made more sense. Runs Taurus, Odin, Nice, Marius, Galathir, Marichka, Crixia, Arbias, Shuzen. We're gonna be dealing with like Galathir, Nice, Marichka. Nell, okay. I really don't see how this goes down at all. This one's a little interesting. It's gonna kind of depend on how the Nell is built. Oh, damn. I needed Saltus to go first. Yeah, fuck, dude. This game... It's such horseshit. It's such horseshit that just wrecks your whole team. There's nothing I can do. I didn't know he had an L, and I didn't know he had Neve. So next time we'll just have to play an entirely different strategy, but it's so frustrating how they can throw those champions at the very end, and unless you know they're coming first, there's just nothing you can do about it. I mean, I could have banned Nell and left Nice in. No, like knowing that he banned the Marius, there was definitely like a bit of a who bans who. I was not expecting a Marius ban. I was expecting probably an Armon's ban, and hoping that the Marius could strip the block damage and stuff off of the Nell. I wonder if I shouldn't have buffed on the Marichka. That's another option, is just to not buff on the Sulfurion and the Kaja and just let it play. That's probably what I should have done. Because as soon as the Nell gets out of Stone Skin, it can start having the poisons of Stultus reflected back. And you kind of have to build her in Stone Skin Feral. Or, sorry, Stone Skin Pinpoint. Otherwise, it's vulnerable to the Marius. Yeah, maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have just not buffed and see what happens. It would have been really awkward because there's so much control. But the Nell is not going to be doing that much damage outside of the... Who do I want here? I think this is a Gallius fight. She's not going to be doing that much damage outside of her poison, so I just have to think about how to play around that. Maybe there's a better strategy there. Fucking A, dude. Another fucking Nell. Oh, you know what? Ah, fuck. I should have gone... I fucked that up. I should have gone... Warlord. For the lockout. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We'll see how this plays. Because we do have Gallius against the Siegfried. And we have Empress potentially in Form 2. Oh, he goes for the... Oh, thanks, dude. What? Why would you ban Empress and let me have Armand Sulfurion? Let's see. Can't push his turn meter back, so that's pointless. Just go right here, I guess. We definitely very much need Gallius to kill everyone here. If he weak hits this... dumb. I said it, I was gonna say if he weak hits the Carnage, I'm gonna lose because we're not gonna push the oh hell yes, we're not gonna push the Siegfried into his other form. But I guess the Gallius stealing all his turn meter. Let the Armands go first. Well, and I guess the Armands stole a bunch of turn meter too. Okay. This is the ban target here. I think we just ban the Galathir. I'm like actually a little bit tempted to ban the Rothos, but man, people letting me have Sulfurion Armands like crazy today. That is an insane. Like, I get that Armands is not as strong as he used to be thanks to Pinpoint and Stone Skin being like on so many champions, but Sulfurion's gonna burn the Stone Skin off, and Armands is gonna wreck your whole team. Like insane. I think we just go for the double nuke. Really? This player's not in my spreadsheet? I feel like I've fought them before. Now we're leaning towards banning the Siegfried. That will definitely stay the case. No shot you win the speed race with no 6-star intimidating presence, so I don't know why I'd ban the Kaja, but alright. It's not close. I mean, it wouldn't matter. Let's be honest. There's nothing in that team is going to give me any trouble. Because he should... The proper ban right there is definitely the Armons, but even if the Armons gets banned, I mean, he's just going to get burned and then nuked, so... Onesie runs, Narcissus, Arima, Rhodos, Hegemon, Marius, Commodus, Tormin, Elva, and Korra Armons. Okay. Could run into issues if he goes Tormin, Hegemon, bans Kaja. So I should probably run a nuker in Stoneskin. Probably a Carnage. But it's a little bit of a unusual play. Okay, he took Carnage. Part of me wants to go Marichka, Siegfried. I'm just gonna get a little weird with this one because of the Hegemon. Has me nervous. And then I'm going to throw Sulfurion in the last pick. Put him in a position where he either has to lose the speed race to my Sulfurion or let Marichka through, which is going to cause a lot of headaches. Plus, we have Armons, so that's not a total speed threat, but definitely still a speed threat to a degree. Okay, it doesn't even matter. Who's the proper ban in this situation? I think it's honestly our bias, because what we don't want to have happen is... Actually, that's a good ban anyway. Yeah, we don't want to have it happen either A, our bias beats me in the speed race, or B, these are very fast nukers. Yeah, I didn't want it to switch and then... Oh, hopefully he doesn't... He should land the A2. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see how this goes. Oh! Oh! Hello! Okay. Well, we definitely won't stun him. That won't do any good because of... What's her face? Perfect. She'll revive and Empress will be ready to go. Take him out of the fight. Carnage and our bias. Georgia, Rima, Marius, Odin, Carnage, Sippy, Yumiko, Shuzen, our bias. Part of me thinks maybe hit this guy with a Cavalax. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this. I don't normally like to pick Sulfuron this early, but I think I can do this. And I think it makes the most sense. We'll find out who's faster, Sulfuron or Arbias. But even if the Arbias is faster, because he picked the Gizmac, I'm going to get the turn meter boost from him and probably go first anyway. Like my nukers will go first. Okay. No enfeeble, so that is excellent. Hopefully we don't weak hit. We don't. I'm just going to do this, even though it's going to trigger the Marius counterattack. I think it's fine. Got the 2 turns. Fucking A, dude. I hate that shit. How does that happen to me so often? It should be such a rare occurrence. Sit down. All right. I don't really know how that Marius went before me, to be honest. That was weird. Oh, maybe he's in Slayer and got a turn meter boost from the counterattack or something? I don't know. It was odd. There had to be something going on there, though, because there's no shot that Marius is built like 400 speed or whatever it would require to go before the Empress. After a Sulfurion burn. This guy went Siegfried, Lazarius, Empress, Fabian last time. Okay, I'm just dodging. Yeah, we just banned the Siegfried and I think it was pretty straightforward. I feel like Empress into or not Empress, Freya into a Marius is like kind of crazy. Freya feels like a champion that's generally much better as a counter pick than like a first pick. Carnage or Siegfried. Siegfried's not good against Freya, so we'll go Carnage, I guess. I mean, right now I could just ban the Commodus and call it a day. Oh, we got Hegemon. Okay, that's right. Well, actually, I think this player picked Hegemon against me last time. I just didn't write it down. The thing about this Freya team too is Freya protects the champion with the highest crit damage, which we know is not going to be the... Oh, we weak hit. Fuck! Fuck! That's so dumb! I almost just went for the polymorph on her for that reason. Alright. He can't kill Kaja or Commodus, so it doesn't really matter. And if he swaps forms, I don't even think, even with that little bit of shield, I think he'll die to the Marius counterattack. So he's pretty much just got an A2. But that's not going to work. Because he can't get it onto Carnage. I don't know about that, but okay. Yeah, didn't really have any good options at that point anyway. All right, cool. We got another 90%. One loss against a nonsense Nell team. I hate this shit. It's so dumb. This is like, this strat is what made me like stop giving a shit about Arena. It's just so fucking stupid. You have to build your whole team to counter it before you even know that it's coming. It's so frustrating. Anyway, that's not what we're here for to complain about. Who we give an MVP to? Could give it to Gallius. I mean, I haven't used Gallius in a while. He did good work, although he weak hit the Carnage, which was not cool. Marichka made it in. Those are the only two. I mean, Stultus made it in, but we lost. Those are the only two that are like outside of the super core set of, you know, Sulfurion, Carnage, Armons, Marius, Kaja, Warlord. All right. Let's go ahead and give it to Marichka. Why not? Still waiting for that Marichka soul. It's been like 3 or 4 months. I don't even remember how long anymore. I just kind of, it's like, it's actually insane. If I was like still super motivated to care about Arena and stuff, I would be so annoyed at how long this is taking because she is pretty much required in like top end, I feel like, to deal with all of the poison bullshit. So yeah, still only 5-star soul. Anyway, let's go over her build. Her build is in bolster and fast, 377 speed, 96,000 HP in bolster. I'm not particularly high resistance or accuracy or really any other stats. Defense is 4,600. I kind of use her as like a pseudo turn meter booster, so I can go like Sulfurion into Marichka, and that generally, like, my nukers aren't actually speed tuned with that because her turn meter boost is only 15% unless she's cleansing. I need to put a relic on her. But it still can usually be enough if the team is like not set up for like full speed. So that's kind of how I use her to counter hegemons and Calvalaxes and all that kind of stuff, Nells, that kind of stuff. I feel like honestly like 9-piece protection might be better than bolster for her right now to keep that block damage up when the Nell comes and like tries to steal it and put you to sleep and all that nonsense. But I don't know, it is what it is. Blessing is definitely intimidating presence because I'm using her in a speed team. And then masteries, I don't even honestly know what masteries. I guess we have unshakable for more resistance. I don't really feel like her masteries are super important. Like, she doesn't need accuracy. She's like, you don't even need her to be that tanky, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you kind of want her to be tanky, I guess, but like, it's not really that important because ultimately she revives by dying and then reviving everyone. So like, her defenses are built into her kit, not really her stats or her masteries or anything. So I don't know, I guess more healing, more defense stuff. Resistance, I guess, makes sense. Try and keep debuffs off, even though I haven't put it anywhere else, so she doesn't really have enough to do that much. But anyway, that's her build. That's it for me today. I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.